U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris has slammed the North's most recent missile test as deeply destabilising, adding that the threat of conflict on the peninsula remains. She adds that Washington and Seoul stand ready for any contingency. The official made those strong remarks during her visit to the demilitarised zone, or DMZ, which separates North and South Korea, as she capped off her 4-day trip to Asia. Lim Yun-suk has more.
Observing North Korea from the demilitarized zone, U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris learns that the city on the other side of the border is Kaesong, just 12 kilometers away, and that it is one of the largest cities in North Korea, which has more than 300,000 residents. Speaking to reporters after her visit, she said the U.S. commitment to the defense of South Korea was ironclad.
The DPRK has a ballistic missile launch program, apparently, including just yesterday, and are destabilizing the peace and security of this region. Our shared goal, the United States and the Republic of Korea, is a complete denuclearization of the Korean peninsula.
She also said North Korea should not remain a threat to South Korea.
In the north, we see a brutal dictatorship, rampant human rights violations, and an unlawful weapons program that threatens peace and stability. The United States and the world seek a stable and peaceful Korean peninsula where the DPRK is no longer a threat.
She now joins many other former U.S. presidents and vice presidents who have set foot in the DMZ, often described as one of the world's most heavily guarded borders. This is the first trip to the demilitarized zone by a high-ranking U.S. official since former U.S. President Donald Trump met with the North Korean leader Kim Jong Un at the Truth Village of Panmunjom in 2019. Early in Seoul, she had a meeting with South Korea's President Yoon Suk-yeol at the presidential office in Yongsan, where she condemned North Korea's provocative nuclear rhetoric and ballistic missile launches. And President Yoon talked of strengthening the country's alliance with the United States.
저는 우리 국민의 자유, 안전, 번영을 지켜내는 든든한 버팀목으로서 한미 동맹을 계속 발전시켜 나가고자 합니다. 바이든 대통령의 방안에 이어서 오늘 해리스 부통령님의 방안은 이를 위한 또 다른 전기가 될 것으로 기대합니다.
And during their meeting, which lasted for slightly over 1 hour, reports say President Yoon expressed hopes that they can work together and closely to produce a solution to South Korea's concerns over a new U.S. rule, the Inflation Reduction Act. South Korea says it discriminates against South Korean car makers because their electric vehicles are not assembled in the United States, as required by the new U.S. rule. She reportedly told President Yoon that she and President Joe Biden were aware of the concerns and would address them as the regulations are implemented. Even as the leaders reaffirmed the commitment to peace and stability, some South Koreans chanted slogans against the military alliance, saying it could force South Korea to become involved in other U.S. interests in the region, putting the Korean peninsula in danger. Lim Yun-suk, CNA, Seoul.